Ladies and gentlemen, it's prime time.
Folks.
Boys and girls, children of all ages, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. My name is Jay of the Jay the Often YouTube channel, and I am here with the new world heavyweight champion, the head of household champion, Mickey Vargas. Mickey, how are you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you doing, good sir?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm currently back in my dorm, and you are currently in a new location as well. Where are you?
I am in Sidra, Puerto Rico. Yes, sir. On what you would call a winter's vacation.
Yes, that's how you are celebrating today for your championship victory.
Oh man, I've celebrated in so many different ways. This is just the most relaxful way I've celebrated.
Glad. I'm very happy for you that you won it.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yes. Now, what was going through your mind as you at the 1 through 3 counted? What was going through your mind? What was going through your head?
Well, I was just hoping that motherfucker wouldn't kick out. In the moment, I was just 1, 2, 3. Let's go. But once I heard that 3, I don't know. It was disbelief. Disbelief. Reality really didn't kick in until like later that night when I was by myself, and I'm just like, I'm the head of the household. Who would have known besides me? I mean, I'm the only one that had faith in me.
You would be surprised because after the match, almost the entire roster came and celebrated with you. So how did it feel having the entire community of the roster come and celebrate?
Without trying to pat myself on the back, I kind of felt like John Cena in that bitch. I kind of felt like the man, like not only not feeling like the man, I am the man, not trying to take your stuff.
Yeah, that kind of is my gimmick. Come on.
Not trying to take your gimmick. I apologize for that. But, I'm that dude. I'm that guy. You know what I mean? Like, there's no other way around it. So, I mean, I was surprised, but I really wasn't surprised that I got that much love.
Okay, understand. Now, with that, you're now the head of the household. You're now big head honcho. You are the big target. What would you say to anyone that is coming for your championship?
Number one, I want this to be a known fact. All our past champions, you included, we're not fighting champs. I mean, that's a smart move. You want to be a champion as long as you can, and you could do that by not fighting as much. But me, on the other hand, again, I'm like John Cena. Open challenge, whoever wants it can get it. And you're hearing this from me. First show back. Open challenge to whoever. Come on down.
Well, on that note, who would you want your first to be? Because there are like many people on the roster who haven't got a championship shot. Brooks does have a rematch, and I'm pretty sure Keyball want that rematch. So, who do you want your first challenge to be?
Keyball had his rematch. That was why he was in that match to begin with. So his time is gone. Back of the line, buddy. Brooks, technically he has his rematch clause.
Yep.
But I could care less. He's not getting the title shot first. Who I really would like to face for the title would be Hunter's like little boyfriend, his little butt buddy. Ryan Murphy. I truly want to like whip his ass. Like, I don't like his face. I don't like the way he talks. I just don't like him. I don't like him. Yeah, I just don't like the guy. I don't know what it's a combination of things. His face, the way he talks, his height, everything. Everything about him is just no bueno. So yeah, if I had to choose other than like the open challenge, because again, whoever wants it can get it, he would be my first choice to defend his title against.
Not only did you get your first title, you also got your first win at Yardcade. So how did it feel to finally get that one notch on your belt?
That felt amazing, especially to get my get back on Brooks, especially to get my get back from last year, first Yardcade. Man, that was like the cherry on top. That was a cherry on top that I pinned Brooks. That was the cherry.
You did
So
pin
it
the
felt
champion.
I did pin the champ. So I don't want to hear none of that about nothing. All right, I pinned the champ. I am the fucking champ. Straight like that. But
And
yeah, it felt surreal to have won not only my first match at Yardcade, but the main event at that. It felt like a movie. Like a movie.
yeah, you have one in the main event, and there is hopefully more main events coming your way.
Oh, not hopefully, baby. I am the head of the household. I am nothing but main event. My new name, main event Mickey. Do not forget that.
Main event Mickey. Now, speaking of main event, earlier in the show, we had the Blanks Memorial Cup,
Mm-hmm.
and the guy who won it is your friend, your best friend.
There you go. I thought I had to correct you real fast. My best friend,
Your best
my
friend,
right hand, my right hand.
Onyx. Now, are you a little worried that he might cash in on you? So he has said before he does plan on going for the Resident Championship, but so far, I was going to cash in on the world title. You were going to cash it in, and you both cashed in on the world title. So, are you worried that he might cash in on you?
Not in the slightest. Not in the slightest. This is conversations me and Heaven had for many nights. We stayed up talking on the phone several times to explain to each other if we both won, what the situation would be. And I have full confidence that he's gonna cash in for the Residence Champion because we kind of want to run the whole show. Like we want it to be known that we are the hottest people, hottest up and coming wrestlers in home, and not just home, and all of underground wrestling, soon to be indie. I'm the hottest, and Onyx is the hottest people to look out for right now. And we're just gonna make that known when he wins the Resident Championship. And I already have the head of the household. So, but
But
I
you
am
said
so
you
proud of my best friend. When, un, sadly, I was in the back getting ready for my match, mentally, physically, I had to prepare myself, so I couldn't go out there and celebrate with him. But I was watching in the back on the monitor, and I was some tears of joy. I had a couple tears of joy.
I think you feel the same way. Now, you just say you are a fighting champion. You have wrestled many other places. Are you going to take that belt globally and defend it other places, or you just want to stay in house?
Well, as you can see, I am in Puerto Rico with the title. The true definition of a world champ is you're looking at him. I have had some opportunities out here to go defend my championship, but the way I look at it is I'm on vacation. I am a fighting champ, but every champ needs time to relax, and this is my time to relax. So I respectfully decline those opportunities, even though they were given to me.
Yeah, okay. Now, you
But
do
as
have a
far as
quote.
going to other feds with my title, I don't know about that. If I go to other feds for titles, I'm taking theirs. They're not even going to have an opportunity to touch mine, to look at mine, to even say they beat that. Nah, man. I'll come to your fed and I'll be your world champ because I'm Mickey fucking Vargas.
Very well said. Very well said.
Sipping on the champion's drink, that gasolina. Shout out Daddy Yankee.
Out of all your past rivals that you've had so far, who would you want to face for that world title? Now have a grander stage.
You know, when I say this, I have nothing ill will towards your partner, but E Breeze can get this work. He definitely could get this work all day, all day. And not only that, I mean, congratulations to you guys as well, becoming the
Thing.
new roommate uh, holders.
Tag off on the side.
Congratulations on that. Let me say that. But I personally feel like he's put in a lot of work. He's put in a lot of work. He's paid his dues, just like I have, just like you have, just like half of our fucking roster has. They but half our roster isn't on the skill level of the current champions, you included. So I personally would like to work with E-Breeze, maybe one day in the future. Who knows?
All right.
But if I had to pick a close second, I'd have to go with Shock.
Shock.
I'd have to go with Shock. Shock can he'll give me a run for my money. He'll give me a run for my money.
Yes, you are very close with Shock as well.
I am. That I am.
Yeah, he was one of the people who also rooted for you. When doing the polling, the majority favored you in triple threat main event. So a lot of the roster was backing you to win that.
I mean, I was a little surprised. Me personally, I knew I was gonna win. So I didn't really need to know the votes. It's good to know that I had people backing me and I had people supporting me. But yeah, I was just a little surprised still. You know what I mean? Like, cause I don't know. I was a bit of an underdog. I feel like people forgot about me for a little bit. I came in hot, and then I lost to Brooks, and that kind of slowed me down a little bit. And I feel like I was put on the back burner. So when I was finally given that opportunity to go, when I won the Rumble, when I had found out people were supporting me, I'm like, oh, that's cool. But where was this a little while ago when I felt like I wasn't doing nothing?
Oh,
But
granted, you weren't
no,
the
it was.
nicest of peoples. You did have that alliance with Falcone.
Yeah, but look how that turned out for me, though. I mean, then he ended up going to the manager position, and he fucked me over, putting me in a match with Grimes for my hair, and I thought we were cool, me and him, and at the end of it, we ended up being cool. He is also a real close friend of mine. And he also was one of the ones that stormed the ring when I had won. So I mean, bygones are bygones, past the past. But yeah, that was kind of fucked up of him to do that to me, though. I thought we were cool. All of a sudden, he has a little bit of manager power, and he switches up. So I mean, I let it go though.
Well, this episode debuting a little bit after Yardcade finally premiered on the YouTube channel. So, what would you say, besides your match, was the greatest match on the show?
The ladder match, your match, the ladder match. Um, the most shock value obviously would have to go to Tito, Hunter, and Falcone. Just for the crazy. I'm telling you guys, you need to, when this show comes out, you guys need to tune in. I'm telling you right now. Or if this comes out after the show, well then go watch the show.
Yeah,
Go
I would most
watch the
definitely,
show
yes.
because that match, that triple threat match is nuts. It's nuts. They do some crazy stuff to each other. They had the whole crowd like grimacing and in disgust, but in a good way. They were so intrigued into it, and they just couldn't look away, even though they were just doing the gnarliest things. So yeah, that one and your match alone, just because you guys were just bang, 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 go, 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 go. Fuck a rest. What's a rest? There's no rest. Just boom, 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 boom. And it was nothing but just, it was smooth. It was the smoothest match out of everybody. It's like you guys just perfectly was like, all right, like boom, I want to win. Nah, fuck that. I want to win. And you guys went out there and showed out. And the best of the best came out on top. And I mean, I guess you see
That's
who that is.
got the medals.
They speak for himself. I mean, right there, it speaks for itself. So
And granted, with a big feud like that with the cleaners and me and E-Breeze, it can only end in a few ways. So putting that to rest definitely does feel real good.
I'm sure. How'd that feel? Let me ask you that. You asked me how it felt when I won this. How did it feel when you pulled those down?
It felt. Well, let me grab it. Now we got it on camera. It felt great because, again, more than home. The cleaners, me and Breeze definitely had not liked each other for a while.
I
So
mean, I can speak from experience. I will never forget trying to break up an argument that you guys had for no reason. No reason. Yo, you guys took it to the ring, and how'd that turn out? That got us all fucking splashed on. All of us. All three of us got jumped on because of your guys' bullshit. But you guys put that to the side, came together as a team, and look where you're at now.
yeah, like it was very resistant from me. I'm a very petty and very vengeful person. I let things simmer a lot up here.
You
So
hold
like
too many grudges, man. You got to stop doing that. That's not good for you.
I'm trying. I'm trying. So settling that with E-Breeze and now taking out the cleaners to finally get these roommates medals definitely does feel rewarding. Especially me coming up, climbing and grabbing them, finally getting a win at my record. So now I am 1-1 as well.
I know last time you lost at Yardcade, it was 4.
And we ain't talking. We ain't talking about that. We ain't talking about that.
Listen, I mean, we don't got to get into that, like you said, but I
We
mean,
ain't doing that.
I just had to throw that out there.
But it feels cathartic. It feels very much cathartic to actually win these, and I'm close to Grand Slam now. So
You're missing 2 things. I mean, technically, I mean, if you want to you didn't really earn it, but I mean, you did steal it from me after I stole it from Keyball. So
technically, yeah, I didn't get the cup, so I'll add that to it. But that Resident Championship, I'm Grand Slam.
that's one thing I didn't like about the product back then. I stole it first, and then you stole it from me and made it seem like you did it first, you scuzz.
Well, y'all shouldn't have ruined my championship match. If y'all wouldn't have interfered, then I wouldn't have stolen.
Man, but I deserve that championship. But I mean, we're not going to get into that.
I deserved
Carry
it as well. You see. But hey, we're living in the past. We both doing great. We both living with gold.
Living lavish.
Lavish,
You know,
lush.
I went on my trip so fast. I didn't even get this customized yet. This still has that scumbag's name on it.
What's up
Sadly,
for now? Now you're gonna
only for
finally
now. The moment I get back to the States, it's coming right off. I'm going to my belt guy, nice
Yep.
and custom. Everything Mickey Vargas out, big Buffalo 716 plastered on the front. Everything. You're gonna know who the head of the household is. It's definitely not this guy. All right,
Nope.
I'll tell you right now, it's definitely not that guy. That piece of shit.
Well, again, that's all my questions. I want to say congratulations. You're vibing in Puerto Rico. You're with the world title. Very happy for you.
I appreciate that. I'm happy for you as well. I hope you
Yeah,
do, make that thing really prestigious and do good by it. I really do.
and we will. We definitely will.
I'm happy to hear that.
So, from champion to champion, we hope you like this video, and we will see you guys at home. Thank you so much for watching.
Doses.